Scentland, the land of scent. Hello and welcome, it's Chris, back. But this time it's not a fragrance review, it's rather a nighttime chill out. In the car, a nice cigar, and total solitude. Sometimes a family man can only find solitude in the car, just breaking away a little bit from the hustle and bustle of the family, okay, in order to gather some thoughts and provide you with some insight of these very thoughts that I have, for example, in regards to the the fragrance community, okay? And so, chin chin. And so it happens that, I've thought about this game of ours, okay? This thing of ours, this Cosa Nostra, the Frecom, and all the things that are going on. And in general, it's just such a positive thing. Because, how on earth would any of us reviewers be able to get to know and be known by so many people around the globe? It's incredible. I have a fairly small subscriber base, but I get lots of messages from all over the world. How else would I be able to contact people, totally unknown people to me, unknown in Chile, in Peru, in Mexico, in Canada, in Australia, New Zealand, and so on and so on and so on. I've never been, probably will never will go to, if not for this fantastic hobby and indeed the platform YouTube where we are present, and of course also the members of the FracCon, all the fellow reviewers that are out there. Many great people. Some of them I got to meet in person as well already, like Emitsu or Steven from Red Lessons, or Carlos, rest in peace. And so I'm planning to meet Dan, and so on and so on. This to Lanier, I hope I can meet him one day. But it's just good to know these people, good to get to know them, reviewers, fellow reviewers and subscribers alike. And it's good to be part of it, and it gives me a good satisfaction in terms of meeting good, well-meaning, intelligent, well-spoken people that we have this weird hobby in common with, fragrances, okay? Because in the end it's all about the fragrances. As you know, I'm not a numbers hunter in terms of numbers of views or subscribers. I don't really care about how many views I get or how many subscribers I do have, and therefore it's not really my main focus. My main focus is to enjoy what I'm doing with my hobby, the fragrance reviews, and if I get positive feedback, I'm always definitely very happy. And sometimes, of course, it happens that you get some not so well-meaning, not so nice comments, but really, I don't really bother that much. I usually answer short and sweet and tell them to fuck off, okay? And so that's it about the haters, okay? I see some of my fellow reviewers are very much, in distress sometimes when they get, bullied and get some weirdos coming at them and writing and saying bad things. Like, what's the point, But at the same time, we gotta be able to, to swallow these things, because it's part of the game. Okay, everybody's free to have their opinion, but just don't worry about it too much. Don't worry about it. I love these FredCom sit-downs that we do virtually, basically, right? Done by Dan, conducted by Dan, and I think they're a good platform also for us to exchange some thoughts. And if people, subscribers or anybody out there enjoys watching them, that's nice. If we can bring some entertainment value to the table, okay? So in my case, really, it's a fairly selfish thing, the whole fragrance reviewing, because it really is, I'm doing this for my own satisfaction, to satisfy my hobby, talk about fragrances, and also some sort of extrovert thing to bring it across to you people out there, okay? So that is my main aim, and I'm amazed by how I can get in contact with all these people around the globe, whether that be a fellow subscriber or indeed somebody who watches the video and maybe subscribes. Okay, so sometimes I get a bit annoyed by some negative comments, but especially if they're just retarded, as it happens. If the only reason, because I can take criticism, I don't like it. I will admit I don't like criticism. If I get criticism, if it's well constructed in the way it's being communicated, and and if the person who voices and claims and expresses their dissatisfaction or discontent with my reviews or anything I say, if that is I feel it's just and it's he or she is right, I will admit, and I'm sometimes trying to adjust even. But if it's just bad mouthing and bitching, fucking around, not good. Not good at all. And so it is what it is in the end, but tonight we have another FredCom occasion. Looking forward to that, and just taking it easy. It's very important to enjoy things in life, I think, because it's a short stay in here on Earth, even if you live 100 years old, like what is that in time, right? In the time of human existence, our lifetime is incredibly short. So my motto is that love prevails. Love always prevails, and I don't want to sound cheesy, but it really does, and I keep that valid, and I keep that in mind in my human relations all the time, and also at the workplace. I'm in sales. It's a numbers game. It's quite straightforward. No bullshit. You can't cheat on the numbers. They are what they are. For me, on a weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly basis, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. So, but despite that, I really, in my business and work-related human relations, I'm always trying to be focusing on on the human factor. Now that doesn't mean that I like everybody. It's not true. I'm like an elephant. Um, I love and really cherish people that mean well to me, and I will never forget. I'll never forget if somebody's done something good and nice to me, and like a well-meaning gesture or a good word or anything like that. I never forget that. Or somebody helps in something, and it's the other way around. If somebody aims to stab me in the back, try to destroy my work, or anything that I'm trying to achieve, or it's just not something that I can forget. So I don't necessarily seek revenge in any shape or form, but it's constantly in my mind. So there are, of course, I'm 49. There's a I don't know, probably a half a dozen people that I really hate. Put it that way. I can't. And I know that there's this saying: if you hate somebody, then you are being defeated by them. Maybe, but I'm not wise enough to just let it go. That's my problem. Okay, so and I have a temper as well sometimes, and even if I get some negative comments on any of my videos or in any shape or form, I sometimes go overboard in replying, and my wife says, you better dial it back, because you don't want to enter in that negotiate or in that conversation and go to that level. But sometimes I feel that the people that are telling bad things are just on such a low level that I have to talk to them at their own levels or on their own level. So that's why sometimes it gets a bit harsher, okay? But it's okay, guys. Those people can take it, I can take it. And in the end, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, it's only about trying to enjoy life. And by the way, yeah, a bit of drink, not too much, and a nice cigar. This is my favorite cigar, by the way. It's called Paradiso. There you have it. Paradiso Revelation Leviathan. That's a tongue breaker, right? Paradiso Revelation Leviathan. It's from Nicaragua. It's the best cigar. At least for my taste. And the structure and the whole thing is just the burn, the taste, the smoke. Everything is just perfect with Paradiso, okay? So yeah, if you expected a rant, no, why would I rant? It's not always about ranting and bad-mouthing people. Of course, there's some people that I dislike in the community as well, but I talked about them, very few, and that's it. Don't bother. And I'm not aiming to be liked by everybody either. So just that's the way love goes, really. So let me enjoy a bit more of my solitude here, and I'll be back with more. Take care of yourselves.